Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. India recorded 76,472 more COVID-19 cases and 1,021 deaths in the past 24 hours, while the recovery rate reached 76.47%, Union Health Ministry said on Saturday. With the latest addition, the total number of cases reached 34,63,972, while the death toll climbed to 62,550. The total number of active cases are 7,52,425 and recovered 26,48,998 as per the update from the ministry. According to the Indian Council of Medical Research, in the past 24 hours, 9,28,761 tests conducted, taking the total test to 4,04,06,099. The case tally climbed to 7,47,995 in the worst affected state of Maharashtra, while Tamil Nadu registered 4,09,238 cases and the figure stood at 4,03,616 in Andhra Pradesh. The death toll rose to 24,107 in Maharashtra, 7,050 in Tamil Nadu, and 3,714 in Andhra Pradesh. Globally, the United States remained the worst affected with more than 60 lakh cases, followed by Brazil, recording over 38 lakh infection. The US also registered the highest 1.85 lakh fatalities, while 1.19 lakh deaths were recorded in Brazil. Amid the simmering border tension with China in eastern Ladakh and continued support to militant groups in Jammu and Kashmir by Pakistan, India on Saturday decided not to participate in the multinational military exercise Kavkaz 2020, which is scheduled to take place in Russia from September 15 to 27. Sources in the defense establishment said the reason for backing off from the exercise is participation from Chinese as well as Pakistani troops. On June 15, India and Chinese soldiers were engaged in violent face-off in the Galwan Valley, where 20 Indian troops were killed. China also suffered massive casualties, but they have yet not disclosed any figures. Russia had invited India to participate in the tri-service exercise, which is being held in Astrakhan region of southern Russia from September 15 to 27. It is a part of 4-year exercise cycle of the Russian army, and the name is based on the region where these exercises are held. Exercise Kavkaz was last held in 2012 and 16. The scope of Kavkaz 20 is vast, and 20 countries including all members of SCO and CAR nations are taking part. Additional countries such as Turkey and Iran will also have substantial presence. The Yamuna was flowing precariously close in the warning mark in Delhi on Saturday morning, but the water level is expected to recede, officials said. The water level was recorded at 204.23 meters at the old railway bridge at 10 am. It was 204.41 meters at 5 pm on Friday and 203.77 meters at 10 am on Thursday, an official of the Irrigation and Flood Control Department said. Water was being released into the Yamuna at the rate of 7.173 cusic at 8 am from the Hathnikund barrage in Haryana's Yamunanagar district. The flow rate was 13,871 cusic at 4 pm on Friday, the maximum in the last 24 hours. The flow rate has remained between 10,000 cusic to 25,000 cusic over the last 2 days, which is very high, the official said. 1 cusic is equivalent to 28.32 liters per second. The water discharge from the barrage, which provide drinking water in Delhi, normally takes 2 to 3 days to reach the capital. The water level rose on Friday due to rains in Delhi and neighbouring areas, the official said. The East Delhi District Administration has deployed 24 boats, each with 2 divers to monitor the situation. More boats and teams of divers are on standby. The river had swelled to 204.38 meters on Monday, which was just a meter below the danger mark of 205.33 meters. The Indian Institute of Technology here has introduced a unique course to impart mathematical and scientific knowledge from the ancient texts in Sanskrit, an official said on Saturday. Titled Understanding Classical Scientific Text of India in an Immersive Sanskrit Environment, the course was started in a bid to expose the present generation to ancient knowledge, the official from the institute said. The All India Council for Technical Education sponsored Quality Improvement Program began on August 22 and will continue till October 2 with a total of 62 hours of online classes, he said. Over 750 candidates from all over the world were participating in the course, he added. Ancient texts of India, originally composed in Sanskrit, have a rich heritage of mathematical and scientific knowledge, and the present generation is unaware of this. We started this course to make them aware of this ancient knowledge in Sanskrit itself, said Professor Nalish Kumar, official director of IIT Indore. The course will inspire participants to research, innovate, study, and teach mathematics and science in Sanskrit, he said. American star Chadwick Boseman, dead from the colon cancer, has led to an outpouring of grief in Hollywood, with prominent figures from the industry, including Denzel Washington, Jordan Peele, Chris Evans, and Kevin Feige, paying their respect to the actor. The 43-year-old actor passed away at his residence here with his wife and family by his side. The actor fought the disease for 4 years, Boseman family said in a statement posted on his official Twitter account on Saturday. Boseman made a name for himself by playing historic figures like such as Jackie Robinson in 42, James Brown in Get On Up, and Thurgood Marshall in Marshall 2017. He was popular globally, owing to his starring role as T'Challa aka superhero Black Panther in Marvel Cinematic Universe movies such as Captain America, Civil War, Black Panther, Avenger Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. The news of his death sent shockwaves in the US and in the film industry, with many celebrities, politicians, and people from the different walks of life taking to social media to express their grief. That is all for today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.